And what's going on, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on. Not that many of y'all. The chat is quiet. Good to see you, Dean N, first one in the room, and Trisha on the Upper West Side, welcome. Good to see you, Jay Strolls, and Robert T, welcome. Good to see you, Joy Longley, and Phyllis 2284, welcome. Good to see you, ODM, welcome, and good to see you, Carol 813. Joshua J, welcome on in. And we got Spotted Cow over there on Twitch. Claudio Odementri, buongiorno. Good to see you. Let's let some more people tune on in. We got weird art to see today, ladies and gentlemen. Lots of weird art. And let's see how the signal holds up on the Highline. Sue V, good to see you. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. Karen Payne, welcome on in. I'm doing great. The pollen's a little high, so I got a very low-level headache, but we're going to work through it today. Good to see you, RoboJax. Welcome. And before anybody asks, we probably are not going to be able to do our 10 o'clock show today due to the late start time for today's show, or this afternoon's show. Good to see you, NPC Jenna. Welcome. And Lewis Murphy. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. RoboJax checking on in from London. Everybody from across the pond. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Did we have Spotted Cow's the only one hanging out there on Twitch. And don't we have beautiful pictures there on the community page? Trisha, did you post some pictures? I'm going to have to see those. And as for the show, we're going to have to wait for maybe tomorrow to do it. You love the weird art, Dean? Me too. I love weird art. I'm a big fan of the weird art. Weird art keeps us sane. We're waiting for 50 likes, and then we'll get going here. We're going to do about, we'll do our usual 16,000 steps, whatever the hell. I'm not going to do 22. I'm still recovering from our 11-mile sojourn the other day. But we'll do like our regular 6 miles. But good to see you, Neville. Welcome. What weird art are we going to see today? Neville, you're just going to have to stay tuned and find out. Good to see everybody, people. As we here at 34th Street, here at the Hudson Yards, and you're looking at the building with no windows on it. It's a very famous Instagram building right in front of us. And a lot of people don't understand why this side of the building is all painted black with no windows. It's because we're expecting other buildings to fill up the gap behind it and to the sides of it. Ooh, you went to Lincoln Center last night? For real, Trisha? Awesome. Oh, I can't wait to see the pictures, Trish. Awesome. Hope you had a great night at Lincoln Center. The old San Juan Hill. Good to see everybody, people. Sorry for not walking around yesterday. I was recovering from what was that, Wednesday's walk. Happy Friday, TGIF. And yeah, good to see everybody. Good to see you there, Odie, out there in Rotterdam. Good to see everybody, people. We'll see how the signal holds up today on the Highline. And let's see the weird art here in Hudson Yards. And there's also some weird art along the Highline as well. And we're getting a low bit rate warning already. Ooh, there it goes. Came right back though. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. ICU Investigations Atlanta. Welcome. Oh, I see what it looks like on your end. Ooh, look at that. Look at a little hiccup there in the connection. But it still looks okay. Better than buffering. Am I right, people? Better than buffering.
Take 2 buffering whenever you're having a headache. I take buffering. Whenever I have a headache, I take buffering.
It was a heck of a walk, Terra Hody. Yes, it was. I'm still recovering from it a little bit there, so it is what it is. But we're gonna make it right today, going down the Highline. JC Browser, good to see you. Waiting for 50 likes, and then we'll get cooking here. So hit that like button if you maybe like what you're watching. Ooh, another low bit rate. Ooh, it's like a little weird spot, little weird dead spot here.
Ooh, I take buffering. Whenever I have a headache, I take buffering.
Buffering by Bear. Ooh. Ooh, look at that. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Did we lose the connection completely? No, we didn't. Okay, good to see you, Brendan Nelson. Welcome. That's right. Don't be a stunad. Hit the thumbs up. Yes, indeed. Right, anything's better than buffering, right, Dean? Ay, ay, ay. People trying to sabotage the show, telling me to go back to Prism Live. Yeah, okay, no thank you. I'm not going to go back to Prism Live just to appease, like, one person.
You gotta go back to Prism. It looked better on Prism.
It did not look better on Prism. I'm sorry. It looks better here on Moblin app. Right, you guys are good on Twitch. I see that. I see you guys are good on Twitch. Anyway, we got a weird connection here, that's for sure. We got a weird connection here. Well, Mr. Metalhead Warrior, good to see you, Mr. Metalhead. Good to see you, Mr. Metalhead, up there in the Pelhams. Wow, the connection's really bouncing around. Picture quality isn't too bad. Yeah, I mean, it should be good. I know, Jay. I'm convinced that people are trying to sabotage the show, Jay. I'm convinced that people are trying to sabotage the show, so they want me to go back to how we used to do stuff. And yeah, no. We have moved on from that app. All right, you know what? We're in a weird connection spot here, so I think we're just gonna get moving here. And let's go see the weird art. All right, 46, I'll take it. Let's enjoy a walk down the Highline in Hudson River Park on now it's a cloudy Friday afternoon. Let's do it, people. Knife Clan says, take us to the closest scary bodega. There is no scary bodegas in this area. We're in Midtown. We're in Hudson Yards. This is where all the billionaires are. Knife Clan. So the scariest bodega is pretty far away from here. Nowhere around here. And why would I go to a bodega? I'm not hungry. I have drinks with me. Periscope, right, Bandman? Should we go back to Periscope? It doesn't exist anymore. Good to see you, Bandman. All right, people, let's do it. Hey! Periscope? Periscope? Hardly knew ya. Anyway. Big shout out to Mrs. Metalhead and Chucky. Hanging on out there up there in the deluxe apartment in the sky. I have to say, bodegas aren't scary, but, you know, I understand that there is a cottage industry here on YouTube that, you know, you gotta shit on New York to get views. I get it. I understand that. I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, good to see you there. Bonsoir, bienvenue, Nebul. Good to see you, Nebul. Right, exactly. That's said in the truest New Yorker way. Yo, if you stand of a bodega, you're mad soft, son. You're mad soft. You're soft like that soft scream ice cream there. Liberado's not open anymore. They closed. Good to see you, Trish Mack. Welcome. What's about all these soft people talking about scary bodegas? No such thing, anyway. Tell me something about the weather next weekend. It's going to be warm. The trend for the next couple of weeks is that it's going to be above average. Today is the last day for a while where we're going to be below average. So it is going to be warm. Looking at some of the long-term forecasts for Chicago, it's going to be warm. Exactly. Bodegas do have cool cats. Exactly. Now, where is this first sculpture? The sculpture should be like right around here, unless I just walked past it. Is it over there? We have a couple of sculptures we have to see. But yes, the best bodegas have the best bodega cats. Let's see, where's that sculpture? Is it down here? No, it's over here. Is it over here? Oh, there he is. It's our first sculpture of the tour. Yeah, 91 on Tuesday. It could be 94 on Tuesday. I saw one run of the weather report. I don't want it to be 94. It's too hot. The equipment's gonna hate me when I get out in that heat. All right, so we got some people enjoying the sculpture. So we're gonna let them enjoy the sculpture. Good to see you, Travis. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. Welcome to Hudson Yards. Travis Weeks, Sally Skipico out there in Canarsie. Welcome. Exactly, Jim. If a bodega does not have a cat, it's not a bodega. They have rats. That's true. You know, I gotta say, some of the worst bodega sandwiches I've ever gotten were from bodegas without bodega cats in them. Good to see you there, Activity 79. Welcome. Gonna let these people enjoy the sculpture before we say hello. But good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. It's turned into an overcast Friday. Luckily, we have the wind pushing us. They pushed back my delivery date for the damn microphones. Our new microphone setup will be coming in on Monday. So, hopefully... Oh, don't stand on the sculpture. No. It's brand new. No. All right, let's go say hi to the guy. Let's go say hi to the man here. We have a few of these around. Passion versus dreams, magic, desire. Oh, I like this guy. How you doing? Oh, he's made of, I thought he was aluminum. He's plastic. This is by Brendan Murphy. And you can just chill out with him. What's up with these people asking me weird questions, huh? Why are these people asking me weird questions on the internet sometimes? What's wrong with these people? Anyway, I like this guy. He's gonna be here for a little bit, so come say hi. I think buffering isn't from Bear. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the correction there, Neville. Neville, I was trying to make a joke, and you just completely destroyed the joke. Congratulations. I love it when people ruin fun stuff by being a smarty pants know-it-all. I appreciate it. Okay. Oh my God, Odie, microphone's gonna be great. Microphone's gonna be great. Anyway, this is the vessel right here. Sean, thank you so much, Sean, for letting me know how this damn thing works. Sean, Bagels and Walks. Everyone check out Bagels and Walks here on YouTube and on Twitch, Instagram and Twitter. Fantastic videographer, fantastic photographer. You want to give him a follow? So good to see you there. Good to see you, Sean. I hope Mama and Baby Bagel are doing well. This pollen is killing me, but this is why we're walking along the Hudson River today, because I want to get air. The right side of my head's been hurting all day. Backyard at Hudson Yards. Can I drink alcohol here? Oh, welcome in. Enjoy a seat while we watch golf.
Wait, I got $500 on this guy right here. He better birdie.
Oh, the wind. Anyway. There is the vessel. I will never visit that thing again. That thing sucks. The vessel is still open, but only like up to like the one level below the top level. And they have a net on it, so, and the security staff doesn't know what a gimbal is. So, there it is. There's the link. Thank you so much, Mr. Metalhead. There's people up there, but not a lot. And on, I think it's Thursdays. If you're a New York City resident, you could get a free ticket instead of paying the $10. Oh, you're right. Your wife's going to be in the Brooklyn Half tomorrow? Let's go. Oh, I hope Mama Bagel has a beautiful run tomorrow. Oh my God. If they replace the vessel with a dinosaur, that will be perfect. That would be awesome. Hey, Shadowcat. Shadowcat, thanks for following on Twitch. Stewart's at work. Awesome. Don't work too hard. Neil's in Flatbush. Good to see you, Neil. If the plastic guy was metal, people would scorch their hands. Probably, Brenda. Probably. It's not that hot yet, but anyway, good to see everybody, people. Forever blessed. Welcome on in. Of course, we got a crowd by the new art. So let's go see the new art. I don't know how long this art is going to even be here for. But we got a couple of cool pieces here. The multicultural shed that no longer opens. It's officially called the Bloomberg Building, but nobody calls it the Bloomberg Building. He has like cool like words of encouragement on here. Like creativity, imagination, how much, rainbows, intuition, beautiful hands. Love matters everywhere, people. I think he's going to be around for maybe a month or so. Reminds me of claws. And that's cool. Desire, one of the words. That's cool. I love positive messages on art. Yeah, the graffiti just screams New York. Yeah. It's nice. The street art. The street art. Let's go see the progress on the Gateway Tunnel. See how they're working. See how they're working on that tunnel. As we head on to the West Side Improvement, now known today as the Highline. I'll see you later, Stuart. All right. They took away the weird foot thing. The weird foot thing that used to squirt water is not here anymore. I'm gonna miss it. Just like Dinosaur the pigeon, I'm gonna miss it. To think these wheels have only moved around 5 times. They only moved. The problem with the building was that it was not evenly rolling back and forth. It was like not level or not even. So one side of the structure was moving before the other side of the structure. And I just like to say that Bjork broke it because she was the only performer who actually got to use it. You know what they say about those Icelandic girls, right? I love that pink thingy too. It was cool. It was weird. It squirted water. People didn't know it squirted water. It was cool. It was really neat. Okay, let's see the construction here on the Gateway Tunnel. Hey, thanks for following on Twitch, Smith G. Appreciate you. see the construction site here. And we'll make our way down the Highline and then all the way down. I'm planning to conclude our walk today at the World Trade Center. So that is today's route. That's one of my favorite songs, Human Behavior by Björk. Big time sensuality. That's how I see New York City. Ooh, look at this. They got the thing going. Oh, wow. Look. Oh, wow. They got like the ventilation. The ventilation fans are set up. Oh, wow. They got like a lot going on over here. Wow. Okay. There's a lot going on over here. So let's see. Big Tony, good to see you. Let's see here. They were like train tracks that you were walking. I mean, this is the Highline. This used to originally be called the West Side Improvement. This was a freight rail line that operated between 1932 to 1982. Good to see you, Muriel. Welcome. Good to see you, Nicole. So you can see the barges in the background there. They're beginning to build another coffer dam to allow access for the tunnel down beneath. There's going to be 2 tubes. And wow, they're doing so much already. It's so cool. This is probably one of the most important infrastructure projects in the country. All right, let's see the construction down below. Let's see the construction down below. Oh yeah, look at this. They got a lot of the train infrastructure coming. Like, so you got little they have the rebar down there, and they're gonna create like basically little walls here to bring it in. Wow, that is so cool. As they burst through that Manhattan schist there. It's an incredible project here, or for you Canadians, project. But this is the Highline. Before the Highline was built, you would have cowboys lead the trains up and down 10th and 11th Avenues here. And then it turned into that. And now we have the park we're about to walk down. The West Side Improvement, everybody. Let's walk it. Let's walk down the West Side Improvement. That was the original name of this structure. And it was a freight line, by the way, so no passengers ever traveled on this. So this was always, I heard recently another live streamer, not gonna name them, but they said that this was a passenger train line. This was never a passenger train line. This was always a freight line. And the landlord of the project of the Highline Park is still freight rail company CSX. And a big shout out to all the sandhogs working under the Hudson River for the Gateway Tunnel. Yes, indeed. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Who the hell am I? My name is Dutch Maz. I'm a licensed New York City tour guide. I like to focus on places like Central Park, the Brooklyn Bridge, Coney Island, amongst many other places. I think we're due to go back to Flushing Meadow soon, so I'm thinking next week we hit up Flushing Meadows and some other places before we head out to Chicago the first weekend in June. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome on in. Gotta love the weird art, right?
There's no place like, oh, wait, that's what I have to get a picture of.
Ooh, All Day Dan is out on Twitch riding a bike. Nice, just got the alert. Probably at the end of the show, if he's still on, we'll raid All Day Dan. Another fine content creator. Always, Brenda. New York City is always reinventing itself. When the scaffolding disappears, it's probably the end of Western civilization. When's the project? Well, the Gateway Tunnel is expected to be done in I think it's 2030 or 2031. We still got a few more years on it. But there's 2 tunnel boring machines that are hard at work. We're building a new cofferdam in the middle of the Hudson River for access. And yeah. All right, let's see how the connection is here on the Highline. It might get a little weird here because it is a nice day. There's a lot of people out. But here it is, everybody. Now, originally, this structure went as far north as 54th Street, and it went as far south as Canal Street. Then over the years, they kind of shortened it to what we see today. The structure ends at Gansevoort Street. But yeah, we're due a trip to Flushing Meadows. I want to see the progress on the soccer stadium. Or the football stadium. Real football. Look at this. Look at the conga line here. It's the conga line of humanity here on the Highline Park. Piet Oudolf would be proud. Piet Oudolf, of course, the Dutch landscape architect of the Highline Park. And all the greenery is really growing in. I'm kind of amazed how fast the greenery all grew in.
So this is the shed.
Look at this. This has to be a tour group. This has to be a tour group. They got this. They're rocking the zombie walk. Yo, and is there a guy ahead of us who has a David Letterman jacket that says Late Show on it? For real? He has himself a Late Show jacket. Always wanted to get one of those. Always wanted a David Letterman jacket. And it was great seeing Letterman on Colbert. It was. I'm starting to realize more and more how there's an attack on thoughtful and smart comedy. I think there is truly an attack on intellectualism in this country right now. And as an American, I'm kind of sad. Wow, okay, so far so good. The connection is holding up nicely. As we walk down the Highline Park, the greatest conga line in the world. Now, obviously, cycling is not allowed up here on the Highline because the pathway is only about like 8 feet wide in most spots. Wow, it's popular up here today. I tell you what. I tell you what. Right, Trisha? You know what I mean, Trisha. You know what I mean. John Lithgow's poem about the mighty Colbert was just so great. I listened to that on the subway ride up here, and I was like, my God, this is what we're trying to get rid of. This is what this country is actively fighting against: intellectualism and thoughtful, smart comedy. I will push against that as much as I can in my own little way here on the live stream. Right? And I'll get canceled by like 3 people saying that. I don't care. You're just here to make me laugh and show New York. You got it. Yes, sir. Anyway, coming up, the only structure built on the original structure of the Highline Park. We're about to ramp up onto the 26th Street flyover. All right, who gives a rat's ass? That's right. So when landscape architect Piet Oudolf did his initial survey of the structure, he noticed that this area right here had a whole bunch of trees that grew wild. So what Piet Oudolf does is he has us lifted up about 6 feet, and then he began to move around the trees that grew here wild in the 30 years the structure was abandoned. Then he added more trees to it to create this amazing canopy that we're walking through right now. Good to see you, Serge. Good to see you, Arkana. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Welcome. And so far, so good when it comes to the connection. I think the connection likes it more when we walk from north to south than from south to north for whatever reason. Let's go. And our Mike, let's go. Our Mike with a $20 super chat. Our Mike, thank you so much. What a $20 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. And our first sculpture. We have a whole bunch of new sculptures here on the Highline. And this is by Derek Forjor. And this is called Archetype 1 Seduction. And here we have a some kind of a performer. Maybe she does the, maybe she does the hula hoop or whatever, or what. Here she is standing proudly above, I forget what street we're on here. I think we're on 28th Street. Maybe this is 26th Street. We're going to be right on 26th Street here. But these are pretty cool. There's going to be a bunch of more of these along the way here, so let's see the rest of these. But RMI, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $20 super chat. Our next sculpture is right here. We have a waiter. All right, so this is archetype number 2, and this is servility. Servility, everybody. And they're asking people please not to touch the art. Good luck with that, with all these tourists around. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, photos from around New York. I appreciate it. Exactly, she could perform at the Coney Island Sideshow. Exactly. Oh, look at this. We have he's putting up his dukes. Oh, I like this one. This is archetype number 3. Resilience, everybody. This is resilience. So these are all made out of bronze, paint, these regular paint, and concrete for the base. Wow, he's putting up his dukes. Hey, I'll I like this. I like that one. That one's cool. I'm digging these. I'm digging the weird art on the Highline now. But Mike, can I entertain you for the next couple of hours? Good to see you, man. Oh, look, they're having a birthday party in there, and everybody's waving through the window. That's fun. Finish your 10-page memo. You need a break? Take a break. That's what I'm here for. Take a break, photos. Take a break, man. Let me entertain you. We should be here for, I don't know how many hours today. We just started. We already did a half hour already? Jeez. Where did that half hour go? My goodness. We are returning back onto the original structure of the Highline. We have successfully walked the 26th Street. That's the caves. They got a caves here now? Yo, there's a caves here? Yo, for real? Yo, when did they put that up? How did they put that up? They had to have gotten like a ladder or something like that.
I know they have.
Holy shit, got a caves here. What the hell, man? We got a caves. Oh, we have a TikToker in front of us, everybody. We have a TikToker. Look, he's a TikToker in the wild. It's a TikToker in the wild, people. Look at that. As we're all in there. He's at the zone. I'm not gonna bother him. That's Thrasher, everybody, on the TikTok. Anyway, Miles, good to see you. I appreciate that, Miles. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miles. You know how we do on this channel. We got some fun stuff lined up for the rest of the month here, so get ready. But utterly free. Good to see you, utterly free. Welcome on in. Good to see ya. Good to see everybody, people. If you're new to the broadcast, let us know where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. I can't believe we have a piece from caves on the freaking Highline. Really, the IKEA at 529 Broadway opens tomorrow? Huh. Maybe we'll hit that. Maybe we'll hit that up. Wow, we already made it to 23rd Street. We're making great time. Not even trying. The magic of the grid. Look at how beautiful it is. 1811. John Randall Jr. would be so proud. Kind of chill vibes up here on the Highline. There's a lot of people who came into town today, that's for sure. The train got crowded when we got into Manhattan. I had a nice empty N train until we hit Canal Street. Then it was like wall-to-wall people. But I had my nice little corner. I was fine. Today's a family event, important. Think of formal openings in fall. Okay. I will pencil that in, photos. I will pencil that in. I love these guys here. I love this mural. They're like doing the limbo or something like that. I love it. It's art. It's art, people. It's art. I love that. That's fun. See, they're doing the limbo. Da 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 da. As we continue on down the Highline, I am flying today. You know what it is? Because I took a break yesterday. My ankle doesn't hurt. You know, I'm not in pain. I was in pain for a good chunk of the day yesterday, so we made it through with flying colors. And now we're flying. Lopez, good to see you. Welcome on in. Yep, it's hot. It's hot, people. It's hot. I checked out the other galleries that are open, and yeah, there's not too much going on at the galleries today. We saw all the cool stuff at the galleries already. We're probably going to hit up that Frank Ape exhibit one more time before they close. But other than that, that's it. There's not too much going on. Look, another really cool large-scale mural. Has some cool lanterns. This is a cool piece as well. Some great murals along here. This is, they're telling us with the plants. I thought we had a plaque for the mural. I have a plaque for the plants. But no, this is what I remember when they first proposed this design for the Highline way back in 2005. Pete Udolph said that in a few years, all the trees will begin to grow and create canopies. And now here it is, 2026. We're seeing that. Everything really filled in nice after the blooms. And we're now walking on the original section of the Highline here that opened up in 2009. Because right here to my right-hand side is where the Rebel Cabaret happened. Patty Heffley would have some performances right here on her fire escape. And she still lives here. We caught her once on a live stream. One of my favorite memories in all of New York happened right here. Pretty boy, thanks for following on Twitch. Appreciate you. You could go, by the way, you could go digging around for some performances and you can see the back of my head watching a performance from that fire escape right there. They shined the light in her fire escape and she's like, might as well have performances here, right? Good to see you, Barn NFL. Welcome. As we saunter down the Highline, going south here. Good to see you. There's Sonia Perez. The trees are beautiful along the Highline. Yep. They create a tunnel or a canopy. And from the designer of the vessel, that sculpture that we saw earlier, designed the buildings right here. This is called Lantern House right here. You could have a private entrance to the Highline And yes, the Highline does close. Closes at 9 o'clock at night. So nobody goes looking around in people's apartments all night. Oh, we got helicopters hovering. I don't know what's going on. Maybe a protest, who knows? Or maybe the traffic. That sinkhole in Melville is still slowing down traffic a little bit. And I think we have some service restored to Penn Station, but it's still running with delays. So far, there's no resolve in the LIRR strike. So the LIRR strike will commence tonight at midnight, and it's going to be crazy. It's not going to cause too much disruption for me because I live in Brooklyn. So, but the trains are going to get crowded. Like certain lines, like the F and the A train, is going to get pretty crowded. So I feel bad for those folks that coming in from Queens. And the Rockaways especially. The Rockaways is going to be like slammed. And I hope everybody... Hey, the helicopter's right there. Helicopter's right up there. No, I have no tour scheduled. The only tour I have scheduled for tomorrow is with you guys. So that's the only one. But... I always love my mama. She's my favorite girl. Give us mom. Now. All right, let's see what helicopter is hovering over there. Let's see here. By the way, the name of these ridiculous buildings that are all cantilevered off to the side there, this is One Highline Park. Well, let's see what the hell's going on with the helicopter here. Oh, it's all good, Sonia. Yeah, I should be fine, but I feel bad for everyone coming in from Long Island and Queens. Let me go into the Citizen app here. Did I take the Citizen app? Oh, here it is. Oh, I gotta download it. Oh well, we'll stop the download there. Oh well. Yeah, those are the nice. Yeah, exactly, Odie. Those are the nice tours. It's the ones where I take you guys out. Oh well. I'm never going to know what that helicopter... It's probably a news helicopter. Definitely not NYPD, because NYPD has a bigger helicopter. Spider, I do have work. You have work other than YouTube? Yeah, I wish YouTube paid the bills. It helps pay the bills, but it doesn't ultimately pay the bills. Again, Spider, I'm a licensed New York City tour guide. I do walking tours and bicycle tours over the Brooklyn Bridge, Coney Island, Central Park. I am considered an independent contractor, filing a 1099 for all you people who like to know how I do my taxes. And yes, I did pay my taxes. As I know some of y'all like to ask for a friend about my tax and personal life. So I just let you know, just now. And I'm not going to repeat myself. I have work other than YouTube? Yes. I live in New York. Jesus Christ. All right. Do you have any more of these sculptures? Let's see. I hope so too, Brenda. I hope they resolve it, but tonight is the deadline. Tonight is the deadline. So I'm a little nervous, but we'll find out. All right, here is the largest national biscuit company factory on the East Coast. We now know that company today is Nabisco, but right here is the birthplace of the Oreo cookie. This is where the Oreo comes from, right here. It was a knockoff of Hydrox. Okay. And now we have the new, this is something cool and new, the Highline shop. Look at this, they got a little pop-up shop here. That's cool. Buy Highline merch, even got little dinosaur plushies. They got all the cool stuff. Come on, how can you not think these guys are cute? Look at these guys. Goodness.
And it's why we're so lucky to have him here for all of us.
And Miles with a $10 super chat. Miles, thank you so much for the very generous $10 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $10 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $10 super chat. Miles, thank you so much for your continued support of the channel. It's because it's impossible. The connection come back. It's impossible to do these things at zero cost. You have to pay for data, you have to pay for power. So I want one of those plushies there. I do want one of those plushies, Jay. Let me clean off the bottom of my shoes. They turned on the fountain. Does anybody want to take bets whether my shoes will start squeaking again? I love when this thing is open. I can clean the bottom of my shoes. It's nice. And there's the man, LP. He does the overnight shift and sometimes afternoon live streams. LP, I'm sorry I couldn't meet up with you yesterday. I was not in a good mental space yesterday. I was in pretty bad shape yesterday. But great live stream yesterday evening, and I saw some of last night's or this morning's live stream. And yes, Sonia, the Duchess is my wife. That's my wife. She is the Duchess of Southern Brooklyn. Yeah, we have a little bit of screen break up there, but we're back. But LP, great live streams the last couple of days. Oh, look at this, a cool shot right here. Oh, this is cool. Who is this? This is a Samaya? Oh, look at this. We have a motorcade here. We got a motorcade about to pass right underneath us. Look at this. Is this the Prince? Is this Prince Hakeem Jeffries of Zamunda? It's. I know you did 2 streams within 6 hours. LP, you did a beautiful job, man. I think this is Prince Hakeem Jeffries. If it's a blurry screen, reboot it. I don't know what else to tell you. Is it blurry for everybody? I might have to reboot the camera then. Oh my goodness, it's Prince Hakeem Jeffries of Zamunda. Beautiful shot. Thank you so much, LP. I wonder who this is. Is it a weird diplomat? They got a whole security detail and everything. Wow. Okay. Well, I think we just saw Prince Hakeem Jeffries of Zamunda. He just passed right underneath us. He's going to meet up with the Duke and Duke so they could corner the frozen orange juice market. They're going to meet up with Randolph and Mortimer Duke. It's fine now? All right. Yeah, guys, if anything happens to the image, it's going to come back. You just have to be a little patient. So, I know, Odie. You know, I'm kind of putting the single connection to the tests here. So before we will be getting a second connection in the coming weeks. But Jermaine James, good to see you. Good evening. And a big shout out to the Duchess watching with little Rupert out in Brooklyn. But yes. Yeah, little motor. We saw the motorcade. Saw the motorcade of Prince Hakeem Jeffries of Zamunda. Like I said, they got to meet the Duke and Duke later on this evening. And they got to figure out how to corner the frozen orange juice market on Monday. RJ's over there in Colorado. Welcome. Yeah, check Google there. Check Google. I don't know who that is. I'm just making a joke. So I don't know who that is in the motorcade. Has some beautiful views up here on the Highline. Right there, that's the Whitney Museum of Contemporary Art, also known as Weird Art. Yeah, the trees are filling in really nicely. I'm quite impressed how much they've really grown over the pathway. I think this is my first time really seeing this with the trees creating that canopy there. Looks great. In the summertime, it's going to be great because it's going to create like more shade. So, good to see you, Colleen, out there in Cyprus. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody from around the world. We're almost done with our Highline portion of our walk today. It is like a botanical garden up here. It's all good. Oh, you're gonna go to Fogo de Chao? Oh, if I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm asking you how the food was there. I hear so many things about Fogo de Chao. I gotta try that place out. Probably, Sonia, probably. Yes, indeed, Brenda. Yes, indeed. All right. Here we go. Headphone viewers, get ready. Get ready, headphone viewers. Get ready, headphone viewers. Get ready, headphone viewers. Let's go. And going down to the realities of our lives, down to the everyday of the everyday. It's Guns of Wall Street. Ah, yes, the Whitney Museum with weird arts to the right-hand side, but behold all of its glory and the realities of the everyday. Behold, Guns of Wall Street. Stand clear of the opening doors, please. Demolition Dan coming in with all things logical. The motorcade was for a UN diplomat. Are you 100% sure about that, Demolition Dan? Are you 100% confident with that answer there? Do you know that for a fact? Anyway. Sorry, headphone viewers. Sorry. We're heading on over to the Hudson River Park now. We're heading on down, people. Maybe one day they'll show my live streams inside of the Whitney Museum. Maybe one day. Oh, they put in new sod. I can smell it. Your colleagues are asking, what are you watching? The most interactive show on the internet. That's what you're watching. You're watching the urban legend that is Dutch Maz. I'm like the Nelson Sullivan of live streamers. I don't want to toot my own horn, but you can watch those other people that look up Wikipedia when they walk around, you know. I try to memorize all this. Anyway. Shout out to everyone out there in Rotterdam. Okay, are we good here? What are you doing? What are we doing? This guy is so distracted. Oh, you were looking at me. I'm not that exciting, man. You don't got to stop your car just because of me. Anyway. Oliver Stone used to have an apartment in here. I don't know if he still lives in here. Let's see. Oh, let's go right here. Let's go right here. Let's go right here now. Sorry about that. Yeah, Nightbot's a bit puritanical. It's not telling me to wait, so I'm just going to go into the street and get hit by a car. Oh, a seaplane. I'm at the break. You know, I thought it was going to be cloudy, but now that the sun is coming out, I might have to break out the live stream hat. Might have to break out the live stream hat. Hudson River Park. This is the Gansevoort Peninsula. This is the place where the I'll show it to you guys. I'll show you the beach. Wait, I can't bring my dog Gansevoort onto the peninsula here? How dare they? Yeah, no, we have the motorcades for basically the same reason there, Sonia. Here is the beach. Everybody went crazy about this beach when they were building it. The clouds look mesmerizing, yeah. But let's get you guys some screenshots here. I'll turn off the map and everything so you guys can take some screenshots. Yes, a lonely Bronx Street. The West Side Highway used to be elevated. There's a great documentary by It's History YouTube channel, which documents all of the history of the West Side Highway, which is now today simply called West Street. It's no longer West Side Highway. It's a boulevard now, but old school New Yorkers like me still call it the West Side Highway. But it's a boulevard now. I remember when this was all nothing but trash, parking lots, and prostitutes. We've come a long way. We've come a long way from the winter as well. Remember when we came down here and this was all full of ice? Now the water has melted. The ice has melted. All right, screenshot time. Beautiful view of the One World Trade Center. If you know where to look, the Jenga building, 56 Leonard Street's in the shot. TGIF, Sweet Serenity, TGIF. And it looks like we're at high tide. The water is right here. All right, screenshot time. Let's frame up a shot. Let's frame up a shot here. Let's turn off the map. There you go. And there she is. The World Trade Center. That's where we're going to end today. Right down there. And then just on this pier, right there, that's where a pretty young Bill Murray did some bumpers for I guess a TV show called Wired In. I never actually saw the show Wired In, but I saw the bumpers that he made. They're here on YouTube, by the way. Ooh, Fireboat 343's not here. I never get tired of these views either. There you go, Brenda. But this is called Gansevoort Peninsula. And that's the infamous beach that when they said they were going to put a beach here, everyone's like, they're going to put a beach where? And yes, you can't go into the water. The tide is too strong, people. We've come a long way here on the west side. Really have. All right, now we're going to walk south. Now we're going to walk south along the Hudson River Park. What are the bumpers? Are you talking about the things? I mean, they're things to keep the structure safe from corroding. I don't know what exactly you're referring to there, Phyllis. The only answer I can give you is that the bumpers are bumpers. Wow, high tide's really high up. So this is an outline of one of the buildings that used to be here. And there's a rather eccentric artist or eccentric person who had a lot of money and she just wanted this thing to get built. And there's a picture of the structure right here. Oh, what our TV bumpers are 10 to 30 second pieces of video that will intro or outro a segment. I hope that's a good enough description about a bumper. Let's see, this building is now that. And this is by David Hammonds, and it's called Day's End. It's made of stainless steel and precast concrete. Yeah. So So bumpers are for television shows. They range in length from about 15 to 30 seconds, and they're used as an intro or an outro to a segment of a broadcast. And he did a series of television bumpers on this pier right here for a show called Wired In, and all of them are available here on YouTube. You could actually watch it. He talks about how crazy answering machines are and how cassette tapes are. LW, good to see you. When was that built? It was 2014. Or it was actually, I think it was commissioned in 2014, and it's a little bit old, a little bit younger than that. Hope I was able to answer everyone's questions correctly. Happy Friday, Karen. Good to see you. Swipe, swipe. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome on in, y'all. Happy Friday. We're now walking down the west side here, down Hudson River Park. Now, if Hudson River Park looks a little bit different than other parks here in Manhattan, it's because that this is not a city park. This is a park run by the state of New York. So thus, slightly different rules apply to Hudson River Park. And officially, Hudson River Park goes from 72nd Street all the way down to Battery Park City. And we're not going to be here for sunset because sunset's at 8 o'clock and I want to get home in time for a Dunkin' coffee. And I don't think we're going to be able to do tonight's 10 o'clock show because I'll be getting home a little bit too late to get something to eat and set up the show and everything. It does take me time to set up the show. So we'll probably come back with Now in New York City Live tomorrow night. I think tomorrow we're going to get a little bit of an early start tomorrow. So stay tuned. And then, of course, on Sunday we have our tradition on this channel. We'll be going to the Norwegian Day Parade out in Bay Ridge. And Danette and Anthony are checking on in. Good to see you, Danette and Anthony. Everyone follow Danette and Anthony, two fantastic content creators from Queens. Follow their adventures around New York City and beyond. Everyone check out Danette and Anthony. Doing great today. Feeling a lot better than yesterday. I was in bad shape yesterday. I was in pain yesterday for most of the day. But now I'm doing much better. If I'm feeling good, maybe we'll walk all the way down to Staten Island Ferry. Taking a ride on the Hudson River line. Nice. Who remembers the day line? Take the day line up to Bear Mountain. As a very young child, I took that ride with my grandparents, and my grandma just loved it. I don't think there is a day line anymore. Yeah, but I'm doing better. Yeah, yesterday was a little tough. I tried to get out yesterday, but it was just, my ankle was killing me. I think it was a combination of the barometric air pressure and, you know, doing 22,000 steps on the feet there. We walked 11 miles on Wednesday, which was crazy. Yeah, remember the Norwegian Day Parade from last year? I actually, some people reached out, some former Bay Ridge residents reached out because they're able to see their family members march in the parade. And then we go to the after party. So, yeah, we're going to do it again on Sunday. Yeah, right. Yeah, the day line was a thing back in the day. Back in the day, the day line. Used to pick up the day line boat right next door to the circle line boats. A very unique and very small parade, yes. It's a very tiny parade. You know, the Bay Ridge St. Patrick's Day Parade was exactly 90 minutes a couple of months ago. The parade on Sunday is going to probably be exactly an hour. So, but it's fun having people who used to live in the neighborhood watch the show, and so I appreciate y'all reaching out to me and letting me know that. Yeah, I almost forgot that the Norwegian Day Parade was coming up. So, thanks for reminding me. Sarah C. Good to see you, Sarah. Welcome on in. As we pass Charles Lane. Today the pollen's kind of kicking my ass, but you know, this is why I chose to walk along the water today. I just want to get some fresh, not as pollen-y air, and it's working. It's not that bad over here. Praise up here the last 15 minutes. Awesome. Karen J. McLean out there in Canada. Good to see you, Karen. Hope you're doing well up there in the Bay of Fundy. I gotta go up there and live stream one of these days. And e-bike Mike, good to see you, Mike. Mike, I'm gonna try to see how my next week looks. And yeah, we'll try to get a bike ride in next week. It's gonna get hot next week, ladies and gentlemen, so I think next week we're gonna try to get a bike ride in. Okay, yeah, Lewis, I really have no idea what you meant by praise up here the last 15 minutes. I literally have no idea what you meant. So, I have no idea what you're talking about. I gotta come on up there. I'm due a little trip in Canada. It is nice. Yeah, no, you know what? There were a lot more clouds here when we started, and now the clouds are kind of clearing out, but we got some more coming. So, yeah. And we've already made it down to Christopher Street already. Wow, we're making good time. Not even trying. We have already made it down to Christopher Street. Viking, good to see you. Oh, thanks for remembering me, guys. I know it's been a while. It's all good, Vikings. I hope the Vikings are doing good up there in Liverpool. Good to see y'all. Yeah, Mike, we're gonna make a bike ride happen. Oh, and they're still working on the. I just got an alert for the whatchamacallit, for the GW George Washington Bridge. Evidently is having some construction on there. But good to see you there, Diana Lee. Welcome on in. Oh, okay. Sounds good, Lewis. Okay. Sounds good, man. J-Man Money or Jamani? J-Man Money. Thank you so much for following on the Twitch there. I appreciate you. Good to see you, Kay. Welcome on in. As we remember when this was all ice. it was all frozen over. And we're walking down this pathway and there's snow everywhere. Who remembers that? That was just a few months ago. And now look at it. It's getting warm. Next week's gonna get hot. Gotta have to start putting on suntan lotion next week. Ugh. The sky is amazing. I agree. Good to see you, Michelle. My ankle is feeling a lot better. I had to take a day off from it. So, but now I'm taking my time walking. It feels good. And we're making lots of progress. Ethan G randomly says that gas prices are expensive these days. Thanks for pointing out the obvious, Ethan. I don't have a car, so I don't care. Oh, thank you so much there, Viking. Thank you so much, man. I hope you're all doing well. Evidently, there's going to be a big meetup in, was it October? Deb's going to come by. Ramona's going to come by. And the way this year is going, October is like in 3 weeks. Sal Muscles out there in Staten Island. Good to see you, Sal. We're already coming up to Pier 40. Making good time here. Actually, I don't have my map on. Got to turn the map on so you guys know where the hell I am. It's nice not owning a car. I have no idea what like the gas price is. Just people who complain about it in the chat. That's what reminds me about the gas price. That's right. E-bike Mike. The phraseology goes more bikes, less cars. I gotta take e-bike Mike on a critical mass ride one of these days. More bikes, less cars. More bikes, less cars. Yeah, time is flying this year. It's crazy. It's going fast. I feel like once we made it past like March, it was like done. It was like everything was just flying by. Very new and interesting apartment building right there. Yep, this is Pier 40, Ethan. It's a recreation pier, also a parking lot. A lot goes on here on Pier 40. Pier 40 used to have the trapeze school, and that has not been around for a while. I wonder what happened to the trapeze school. I used to love showing tourists whenever I took them on a bike tour around up and down the west side here. They're like, there's people doing trapeze up there? Like, yeah, you could learn. Yep. More bikes, less cars must be a Dutch phrase. I mean, I think it is. I think it's more of a critical mass. If you don't know what critical mass is, on the last Friday of every month, in 325 cities around the world, cyclists come together and do a leaderless group ride. And there is no destination. We just ride. Travel Vision, good to see you. Samuel Reyes, welcome. Samuel, unfortunately, due to the late start of today's show, we're probably not going to do a 10 o'clock show tonight. But yes, the year is going by way too fast. These days are going by way too fast. Everything's going by faster and faster and faster, it feels like. Wow, we have, what time is it? Wow, so we're only an hour and 15 minutes in, and we are already approaching Canal Street. Wow. Right, your whole life is going too fast? Almost 40? Yeah. Odie's almost 40. Being in my 40s, I could agree and I could confirm that, yes, everything is going too fast. Oh my goodness, the downtown boathouse it's open. Yo, downtown boathouse is open. Good to see you, Mario. You could go on a kayak for absolutely free here in the downtown boathouse. And they got some cool rowboats out there. Look at that. Wow. That's so cool. One of these days, I'm gonna take you guys on a kayak. You're 43? Nice. Shout out to everyone in their 40s. DJ Dirty, almost 50. I feel you, DJ Dirty. I feel you. That's cool. They're like doing like laps and stuff. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, let's see some of these. I know, right? He-Bike Mike's going to be 65. You're older than the Beatles song. Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64? That's cool. They're really cooking. I feel you, Mario. I feel you. No, it's free. It's free. The downtown boathouse, you could get a kayak for free to give you everything you need. And you could go out there and paddle around. And really quick, I want to thank all of the channel members. I want to thank all of the PayPalers and Super Chatters for your continued support of the channel. Without you guys, I'm not able to spend as much time as I like to do this YouTube channel. So thank you to everybody who supports the channel. Yeah, exactly. If you ever come to New York and you want to do something that's it's really unique and it's free, come take a kayak, come paddle around a kayak here in the Hudson River, here at the downtown boathouse. Are we bringing back memories there, Viking? I know, 91. It's crazy. But yeah, but your friend Dick looks great for 91. He has a great narration voice. So, yeah, it reminds you of the dragon boat racing. Yeah, they got the big dragon boat races out there in Flushing Meadows. Exactly, Mario. You got to stay active. That's whenever I injure myself, like especially when I injure like my ankle or anything like that, I get very nervous. I gotta keep moving. So I gotta just keep moving. How cold is the water? I think it's in the 50s. I know Brighton Beach as of last night the water temperature was 53 degrees. So it might be a degree or two warmer here in the Hudson River. And from what I'm seeing, the water is warming up really quick. So, yeah. Dylan, I'm doing great. Good to see you, man. And to Mario Balderrama and who's it? It's Mario and who got the job in the amusement park? Well, no, that was Mark Freeman. Mark Freeman and Dylan, I hope your new jobs are working out well. Yes, the water is 53, and no, I'm not going to jump in. I call him a freak of nature. No, he's not a freak of nature. He's just healthy. I gotta get a workout ethic like he does. As we pass Canal Street, everybody. There you go, 59 degrees. Brendan Nelson says. Now, I don't know if anyone knows this, but a lot of people can't really swim in the Hudson River for one main reason, and it's the current. The currents are very strong here in the East and Hudson Rivers. New York being a tidal estuary, the water usually switches directions depending on the tide, and also it moves quite fast, so not exactly the best beach, not exactly the best water to be swimming in if we had beaches. But we were literally at a beach a little bit earlier in this live stream. Good to see you, Maria Wall. Welcome. Everything's timing out fast today. What the hell? We're ahead of the scheduled time. Making good time already. Already past Canal Street already, so. We will go, we haven't done it in a while. We're going to go around, Battery Park City. And since we're timing out, it's 6:14. I mean, then again, if we still end at the World Trade Center, well, if we end at 7:30 at the World Trade Center.
Yeah, like she.
Let me see, it's 6:15 now. I mean, I'm just timing everything out. Maybe. We'll see. That's true, Sonia, yes. There's a Pebble Beach in Brooklyn Bridge Park, right by Jane's Carousel. We call that Debbie's Cove. Arr. They be finding schools in Debbie's Cove. The pirates coming up from Florida. You having a lemon glazed donut? Nice. When I get, the whole live stream today is timing out so I could get back home in time so I could go to Dunkin' Donuts so I could get a donut and a coffee. I want a donut and a nice coffee later. They call it Pebble Beach. No, it is called Pebble Beach in Brooklyn Bridge Park. But we call it on this channel, that's Debbie's Cove. Arr. Arr. At Debbie's Cove. Actually found another body off the coast of Brooklyn Bridge Park today. I know, considering that I was really injured yesterday, we're making good time. And I'm kind of taking it easy, too. So.
Also, you were away, too.
And Jeanette Trainer out there in Glasgow. Good to see you, Jeanette. Hope you're doing well this evening. And see, I thought walking in that little fountain in the Highline Park will stop my sneakers from squeaking. They're squeaking again. They're doing that annoying squeak. You need new glasses? Yeah, currents were your next question. The currents are very strong here in the Hudson River. The currents are all around New York City, all around Manhattan Island are like very strong. So in a couple of months, there's going to be that around Manhattan Island swim, which takes like 6 hours or something like that. And they got to time that out exactly to the tides and to the ebb tide. Have you ever considered becoming a news anchor? That's why we do the 10 o'clock news show. That's why we do the 10 o'clock news show there, Sean. I don't know if you ever caught it yet. But on most nights, probably not tonight, but on most nights we do a 10 o'clock show. Ethan asks, where's Crazy Coney Island Kid? I don't know. I think he's working today. But I don't know where he is. Sounding squishy? Yeah. So here's the other downtown boathouse here at Pier 26, home of the City Winery. This is a spot where I got drunk with a whole bunch of tourists, one of my favorite tours of all time. Yes, Demolition Man, we're on Twitch as well. And again, is there a 10 o'clock news show? No, unfortunately, due to the late start time of tonight's show, I'm probably not going to get home in time to do a 10 o'clock show because, I got to eat dinner. I haven't really eaten much today. I wasn't really hungry today, so I got to get some dinner in me. And, yeah.
He must be bugging out.
But here is Pier 26. And One World Trade Center is this building right here with the spire on top. It's the tallest building in New York City. I would make a great news guide. Well, I do it here online. Oh, that's good to know, Brenda. I deserve some rest time. That was yesterday. Yesterday we took a rest because I was injured. I was in pain yesterday. So we took the rest yesterday. But yes, I don't think I could be able to get home in time and then set up the show to do the 10 o'clock. So, but hey, I do need a break. Ooh, adult icy, anybody? A froze fritzling. I want that. Hey, thanks for following, Daniel. Appreciate you over there on Twitch. But I had a tour group once where the guests had dinner here at the City Winery. And they invited me to dinner and bought me way too much wine. I drank way too much wine and those damn truffle fries were absolutely delicious. I know I'm deloused. I appreciate that, Diana. Sometimes I get very salty comments, though, Diana, where people demand to know what I did on a day off. And I'm like, where does that energy come from? Where does that question come from? There was one guy, you know who you are, you're probably watching. He left me like a two-paragraph dissertation on what I did, why did I do it, why am I not live streaming? And I'm like, who is this guy? He's not even a channel member. By the way, if you're a channel member, you can ask me all the disrespectful questions you want, because you're a channel member. But this guy, not even a channel member, and rather rudely worded comment as well. It was just really rude. And I'm like, I need to explain myself to you? You're not even a channel member. What the hell? But, being on social media, being as interactive as I am, it is to be expected. So I take it, as the British say, with a stiff upper lip, and I just keep on chugging, like all these joggers here on the west side. Just keep on chucking. A lot of joggers out here. A lot of everything out here right now. Hey, gotta get in those miles. He's getting it. He probably remembers us from Staten Island. Sorry, from the marathon there, from Marathon Sunday. No, Viking, it's ridiculous, Viking. It's like a 3-paragraph dissertation on why am I rude and stuff like that, and then demanding what I did, to know what I did for the day and everything. I was like, it was ridiculous. I was like, why do people got to be so rude, so insensitive? But you know what? It is what it is. I always got to remind myself that the people who produce the least critique the most. So. But the part that got me, Viking, is how rudely worded it was. It was like rude. It was like basically demanding to know what I did, why I did it, and then with a slight insult thrown in. It's like, yeah, I'm going to answer that. And I deleted your fucking comment within a half hour. I'm proud of that. Stupid comments get deleted pretty quick on this channel, so. Anyway. I know I'm not a robot. I have a life. Remember when that happened, Mr. Metalhead? Yeah, it was annoying. But we have made it to Battery Park City. And now we're going to turn out. All of this is reclaimed land from the original construction of the World Trade Center, the Twin Towers. And we are going to walk out onto this waterfront. Yeah, that guy was really in the zone. He was really enjoying his jog. I'm not a machine. I know I'm not a machine. But tell that to these people who leave rude comments demanding stuff. I think I am allowed to rest and have a personal life, but a lot of people feel entitled to know every little thing I do. And then to top it off, they critique how I live my life, which I love. They critique it. You need to do this. You have to do it that way. You need to do it this way. It's like, who the fuck are you? You need to stop cursing. You gonna tell me to fucking stop cursing? Who the fuck you are? Oh, let's go.
Here for the savagery.
You want the savagery, Mrs. Metalhead? You got it. You got it, kid. And Mrs. Metalhead Warrior with a $20 super chat. Mrs. Metalhead, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for today's $20 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. Yeah, who are these fucking people? Go watch the other people. I don't care. I'll be the first to tell you. You piss me off, you go watch somebody else. You don't like how I do what I do, go watch somebody else. All right? You're not gonna get this level of interactivity with any other live streamer. Anyway. Right, exactly. Robojax. I think I remember her. Yeah, no, there's live streamers, and I understand it. There's live streamers who don't want to show their face. I get it. Anonymity is nice. But when people like demand it, it's like, who the fuck are you to demand?
Yeah, it's not bro.
But good to see you. The hugs all around there, Mrs. Metalhead. Hope you're doing well. Hope you didn't work too hard today. I appreciate your continued support, very generous support of the channel. I know Empty Vessel makes the most noise. I know I gotta pay them no mind. Ain't that the truth? That's right, Girl in Paradise. You know, I'll be the first to say, guys, I have seen so many live streamers come and go. I've seen so many trends come and go. Was she Foss's girlfriend for real? That I did not know. Hey, he's back. Hey. I've spoken like a true New Yorker, right? It's true, Michelle. That's why I get so many haters, Michelle. That's why I get so many haters. I say bring it. I say bring it. But these people, and then they compare me to these other people. I'm like, you really got to compare me to who's its and what's its? Yeah, she was with the lad mob. That's right. I hope Foss is doing well. I haven't seen Foss online in a while. He's a nice guy too. I appreciate that, Mrs. Metalhead. Thank you. You know, we're making such good time that I guess we're just going to keep on walking, and we're going to go down to Battery Park. We'll go all the way down to Battery Park. Here it is. Yes. This is where they tied the Miracle on the Hudson plane to the seawall, was right here. And I was here for that. To think what kind of plane was it? Was it a Boeing 737 or an Airbus? They tied it to the seawall right here. And actually, let's recreate the picture. Might as well. Paint today. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Very dramatic clouds. Miracle on the Hudson, Battery Park City. Gonna show you guys one of my favorite pictures, because a lot of people don't realize that the plane was tied to the seawall right here. Right, exactly, Maria. Me too. Let me see. There's a picture where we're like basically where we're standing right now. I'm gonna try to find that picture right now. But here we go. Here we go. So here's a picture of the plane before it sank completely underwater. And as you see, you can see where we're walking right now at the bottom of the picture there. But there's the plane right there. That's the day of. That's like the night of. But then overnight, it began to sink into the river, and it ended up looking like this. Look at that. And that's right here where we're standing. How crazy is that? That's literally right here. So it's kind of incredible that a plane a similar size to what hit the World Trade Center was like literally floating right here. But big shout out to Captain Sullenberg and his co-pilot and the crew. The Miracle on the Hudson literally concluded right here. Aren't those cool pictures? Oh, we stopped walking, so 40 people left. God forbid I talk about history. It's fine. Yes, indeed, Brenda. Definition of a hero. Absolutamente. See you later there, Vikings. Have a good night out there in Liverpool. And drinking another strong beer for me, all right? Between Wilbs and the Vikings, always posting awesome beer shots. And actually, since I'm most likely not doing the 10 o'clock show tonight, I might treat myself to a beer tonight. I haven't had a beer since it's been a while since the last, we did a show. How many weeks ago did we do a show and I drank a beer? You know what's bad about doing the 10 o'clock show and drinking a beer? Like getting mildly buzzed during the show. I can't read anything. I all of a sudden, like my reading comprehension tanks.
So much missed your birthday.
Anyway. Good to see you, Gilbert. Yep. That's right, Gil. Gil, I always like to take a historic eye to what we're looking at.
You know that dog? I was so excited.
Right, I gotta treat myself, right? Go for a beer, right? L'chaim. Let's go. Yeah, Maria, it's nice to sit down here and watch the boats go by. It's nice. It's a New York tradition. I highly recommend doing that. Get yourself a little snack or whatever. Yeah, watching people walk by. People watching. A New York tradition. Do I drink beer often? Not really, no. Now that I moved to Coney, I'm able to have a normal sleep schedule, so I'm pretty good. And I don't really drink that much. On occasion, I'll have me a beer. I think the last time I tied one on was with John Lore at the after the St. Patrick's Parade. And that was kind of funny. Good to see you, Mia. The after party at the St. Patrick's Parade was really funny because a couple of friends who I haven't seen in like decades said hello, and they seemed a little annoyed that my YouTube thing is going well. So I deserve two. Yeah, let's go. I'll just have one. All right, so this is the ferry terminal here. You could take New York waterway boats here, as well as New York City ferry boats to Staten Island. And the rush hour is on. See, even on a good day, a lot of people are on these boats. One day, Maria, one day you'll come out here and it will be wonderful. Here's an NYC ferry right now. Our favorite boat is docking, everybody. Our favorite boat. Our favorite boat is docking, everybody. It's Lunchbox. Yay. There it is. It's Lunchbox, everybody. These people have no idea what's the historic significance boat that they're on right now. RoboJax, have a great night, man. Thanks so much for hanging on out. We got Lunchbox here. Yay! Let's go. Little do these people know, right? They're riding a New York City a legendary New York City boats. Don't you love those names? Of course, the names of the New York City ferry boats, those are not water taxis, that's an NYC ferry boat. The NYC ferry boats were named by New York City school children, New York City school children, And yeah, the other favorite name on this channel is the Fairy Godmother. I think we're gonna walk through Brookfield Place because I completely forgot that the Coastal Resiliency Project has finally made its way to Battery Point on. There is no more access to the waterfront. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through the Winter Garden here at the World Financial Center, today called Brookfield Place, and we'll make our way more down the bike lane. Look at all the signage here. Pedestrian access only, no scooters or bicycles beyond this point. You got to turn around, get into the street. Yes, Louise Poppy, Eahora. Good to see you, Louise. Everybody check out Louise Poppy, fantastic content creator from New Zealand. See what it's like on the other side of the earth from New York with Louise Poppy. They're not the same thing. New York Water Taxi and NYC Ferry are not the same thing. New York Water Taxi is actually now only a private. Public on those boats anymore. NYC Ferry, it's its own thing. So NYC Ferry and New York Water Taxi are not the same thing. Okay, we got a little bit of waterfront access here. We'll continue on. Another great game. Good to see you, Louise. Welcome on in. It's one of my favorite views right here. The Eahora, Louise. Everyone check out Louise, everybody. It's a Friday night. Everybody's out. Connection is best for getting. Oh, I know, Sal. Good to see you, Sal. I heard about that the Mets and Yankees are on Apple TV. Supposedly there's a way to still watch the game not on Apple TV. But you might need to stream it. Should be back to a good signal now. Okay, so now we have lost waterfront access, so now we have to walk along the streets here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the bike lane, back to West Street, and continue on. Yeah, we're back to some pretty. It's not perfect, but we're back to some decent connectivity. No, it's nice to see though how the app performs on a single connection. So when we get the 2 connections and the 3 connections rocking, it should be pretty robust and pretty good. But now we're right across the street from the World Trade Center. Well, you can't even get to the, there's a piece of the Berlin Wall across the street, and you can't even get near it now with all the construction happening. All right, so Memorial Plaza right across the street. Ah, awesome, Maria. Great news. Here's the 6 Points Brewery. One of my favorite beers they have here. One of these days we'll have a beer here at 6 Point. Not today, though. Not today. Craft beer, Scratch Kitchen and Cocktails. What's Scratch Kitchen? I don't even know what that means. Anyway. Yeah, it's great news, Maria. Great news. So the MLB app, if you guys want to see the game tonight, Demolition Dan is saying the MLB app might be the way for you to go if you don't have the Apple TV. Damn, we made good time, man, from Hudson Yards. Sam Adams, Molson. I like a Molson. That's pure Canada. Grab me a Molson there, eh? Pure Canada. You know what? Actually, June's coming up, so it's time for me to start obsessing over Sky Dome and the Sky Dome grand opening ceremony. Are you depressed? Do you feel a little sad and blue? Do you need a pick-me-up? Do you need something to cheer you up, if you will? Well, then, I have one recommendation for you, and that is the opening ceremony to the Sky Dome. It's the most Canadian thing you'll ever see in your whole life. Starring Alan Thicke, it's a great opening ceremony to an amazing structure, an amazing bit of engineering. And yeah, I highly recommend watching that if you're feeling a certain way. Oh, it's blacked out on the app? For real? That's crazy. All right, so MLB app, it ain't for you. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Neil. Thank you, Neil. You didn't need to write it twice, Neil. Thank you, Neil. All right, so Moosehead is great. I've had Moosehead. Moosehead is great. I never had Keats, though. But Moosehead I've had. A lot of great beers out of Canada there, eh? A lot of great beers out of Canada there. I know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, we gotta do old-fashioned radio. What is it, WFAN or something like that? Is Ralph Kiner calling the game on the radio tonight? You know what? Actually, I could hear my father right now. What time is it? It's 6:46. I could hear my dad right now being really pissed off. He can't watch the game right now. I could hear it right now. He's not happy tonight. And he got the new TV and everything. I can't watch it on the new TV. Nah, Dad, sorry. And I thought there was like a rule not to black out like local games. What's up with that? They should just put the games on YouTube, for God's sake. Ooh. And gotta put it on. I should do that. That's right. You know what, Jay? That's it. That's it, Jay. I'm gonna rebroadcast the baseball game. I'm gonna rebroadcast the baseball game. And I'm gonna do the play-by-play. Heineken's good. I could dig Heineken's. Yes. Doug Teeney's been lurking. Good to see you, Doug. Hope you're doing well. And good to see you there from Argentina. Yeah, I hope everyone makes out there in Argentina. Do you feel like you're walking with me? That's how this is supposed to work. Make you guys feel like you're here with me. I know a couple of y'all like to watch me when you're doing your dialysis or your physical therapy. You have me on the treadmill there. I appreciate every single one of you guys, single one of y'all who do that. That really warms my heart. I'm happy I'm here to make you laugh. Happy here's everyone's able to come together, hang out. It's a beautiful thing. I know, right? You need like 3-4 streaming services that came up with one team. Like, what the hell, man? That's not cool. I can't watch this game on Channel 9. I wanna. What about Kiner's Corner? Where am I supposed to watch Kiner's Corner? Anyway. That's true. Yeah, you could maybe sign up for a 30-day trial and give that up one time, and make sure you cancel it before you pay the price, pay the piper, if you will. We are almost done with the Hudson River Park. But I am an old soul. I don't belong in this time, but I feel like maybe I'm the conduit between the analog and digital world. I am the translator. Right, you need Rizzuto and Messner and White. Remember that? That was a team right there. They used to tell you the score, tell you the game. No, I mean, listen, if they're going to stream the games, just put the shit on YouTube, for God's sake. Everybody has YouTube. That's what I don't understand. Nobody's watching Kick. Who the fuck watches Kick and Rumble and shit? Prime has Yankees games now? What? Let's put it on Channel 9 or Channel 11. It's ridiculous. Redonkulous, people. Redonkulous. That's why you stopped watching WWE, not getting cable? Exactly. No, Jay, it's too much, Jay. Luckily, my mom, even though I'm begging her to get rid of it, my mom still pays for cable. So with my mom's overpriced cable account, she has like a bunch of streaming services that I'm the only one who uses. But now it's on their new TV, so now in theory they could use it, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to use it. Kick man. Oh my God. That's right. Kick is cereal. That's right. You're on Kick. How can you be live streaming in a bowl of cereal? Thank you, Jay. You just rewired my brain. I appreciate that. I do speak for the centuries. Prime took 20 games that used to be aired over the air. The fuck that's fucked up, man. Not everybody has internet, you know? Yankees on Apple TV at 7 o'clock. I gotta go down to my grocery store. I gotta go down to the fruit market. So you telling me that the Yankees are on apples down at the fruit market? The Korean one or the Chinese one? Which fruit market are the Yankees playing at? They're playing at that nice Korean one, right? That one's clean. That guy, Mr. Kim, he's the nicest guy. Let me tell you something. Anyway, do I use Hulu? Well, I have Disney Plus, so I guess so. Disney Plus and Hulu merged. All right. Here is the sign here for the beginning of the Empire State Trail. Right here. This is where the trail begins. And we are right here. And today we walked down from the Highline. So we started our live stream from right here, from 34th Street. Right? Why does it say 33rd? It should go up more. We started the live stream from right here, 34th Street. Then we walked down the Highline. We went out to the Gansevoort Peninsula. And then we went all the way down here. We came out. We did a little zigzag here. Then here at the 9/11 Memorial, we came in and then we rejoined. And now we're here. The trail goes all the way up through Manhattan and into the Bronx and Van Cortlandt Park. And then you could do this. You go all the way up through Elmsford, Brewster, Hopewell Junction, Poughkeepsie, New Paltz, Kingston, Hudson, Albany, Cohoes, Waterford, Fort Edward, Whitehall, Ticonderoga, Westport, Plattsburgh, and Rouge Point. Or if you got to go west, Schenectady, Amsterdam, Utica, Rome, Syracuse, Lyons, Rochester. We live streamed from there once. Lockport, Tonawanda, and Buffalo. A little bit of everything. That's right. You can watch this live stream on UHF Channel 83. That's right. I know, DJ Dirty, I know. And yes, no, he rewired my brain because I forgot that Kick was a cereal. So now when people say I live stream on Kick, I'm going to be like, how can you live stream in a bowl of cereal? How can you live stream in a fucking bowl of cereal? How much connectivity does a bowl of cereal get? Me too. I could definitely see Kuma walking those trails. By the way, everyone check out Kuma Monster. He's doing his trek through Germany to TwitchCon EU. Very enjoyable videos, live streams. Great content creator. I'm watching more and more Twitch now. And there are some amazing creators on there. There are some really nice, thoughtful, very creative creators out there. You're on the cruise right now? Nice. All right, we gotta wait for the lights. So down there, that's Wagner Park. And then this is Pier A. This is a historic pier right here. I think Kick was Kick the other one. No, actually, that might have been Kick. He likes it. How can you live stream on a fucking bowl of cereal? You thought Kick was an NXS album? Oh, God. You're dating yourself, Karen. You're dating yourself. Yeah, Van Cortlandt Park is amazing. We live stream a couple of times from Van Cortlandt Park. And we got to do it again. Van Cortlandt Park, we found the piece of the of Grand Central Terminal in Van Cortlandt Park. But look at this construction here. I'll see you later, Devilish Dan. I'll see you later. What about the Whisper app? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. The first time hearing about it, Ethan. I don't know about it. Never heard of it. Yeah, Doug, I agree, man. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing that's kind of killing Twitch, but I understand that Twitch has to pay the bills as well. So, yeah, too many commercials on Twitch. That's why I like to go commercial free here on YouTube. William out here in Brooklyn, welcome on in, sir. We've made our way down from 34th Street, Hudson Yards, and now we are here at Battery Park, the full of construction Battery Park, as we build the Coastal Resiliency Project, also known as the Dry Line. There is a video here on YouTube that marks it all out. That's right, the Whispers were a band in the 80s. That's right. There was that one song they had. I think I remember them. Yeah, William, we saw that at the beginning of the stream, William. We saw the giant bear and the space guy, the astronaut guy. Good to see everybody, people. Right, rock steady, that's right. It's true, yeah, Bezos owns Twitch, so he should ease up on the ads, exactly. What's up with these billionaires being so stingy? How many yachts do you have to water ski behind? For God's sake. I try my best, William. I try my best. As we're now walking around Battery Park, let's see if we can find Astoria, since we're not going to do our 10 o'clock show tonight. It is 7 o'clock now, 7 o'clock Eastern time. So that means I'll be getting home. If I were to hop on the train right now, I'll be getting home at like 8:30, 8:45. And be careful with the old capital letters. Nightbot doesn't like that. But the ankle is feeling good. Yeah, Nightbot just making sure everyone doesn't type all in caps. All right, let's head into the park. Hey! Yep, exactly, Jay. Exactly. All right. As we now enter Battery Park, now simply called The Battery. A lot of history in this park. We made good time. Wow, 2 hours, 8 minutes on stream today. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see if we can find Astoria the turkey. I love when people fight with Nightbot. It just goes it just goes to show you how smooth-brained some people are. Yeah, you're gonna fight with a computer prompt. All right, I got you there, Smoky. That's right. Tonight's show cannot be aired tonight because of the time of our late start for today's afternoon show. So tonight we'll bring you a special episode of Battle with the Network of the Stars. Battle of the Network Stars featuring Jane Fonda and Justin Bieber. Tonight on the Dutch Moms Family Networks. Also special guest Ben Vereen. Almost the pace of a marathoner. Nah, maybe a speed walker. I don't know about a marathoner. I'm gonna be in speed walking in the Olympics now, right? I'm gonna do that weird walk that they do. Right.
Therapy and everything.
Right in front of us, Castle Clinton, built for the War of 1812, never used in battle. This becomes the first immigration station here in the East Coast. Nearly 2 million Irish fleeing the Great Potato Famine passed through this building, immigrating here to the United States. Eventually, this becomes a music venue called Castle Garden, and then eventually it actually becomes an aquarium before it moves out to Coney Island. Today, this is where you get your tickets to hop on the ferry to the Statue of Liberty. Robert the Headler, good to see you. Yes, they do. I was working here in the park in 2018 as well. Back then, we had Zelda the turkey here in Battery Park in 2018. Juicy Martini, let's go, TGIF. Good to see you there, Apple Martini. Juicy Martini, Apple Martini. I could go for an Apple Martini, that sounds good. And Cammie Sue. Good to see you, Cammie Sue. Now let's see if we could find little Astoria. Our sweet Princess Astoria. Nah, not too many people down here. You know, the last ferry has already come in, so everything's winding down here in Battery Park. And Astoria is going to go to sleep in about an hour. She likes to hang out by the Sea Glass Carousel. That bar in the Staten Island Terminal is awesome. It's okay. It's a little overpriced. There's a much better bar further up on Stone Street or what's it called? Or Broad Street. And a couple of nice bars a little bit further in. Also, you got the Dead Rabbit, which is along Water Street, which if you've never been there, I highly recommend. All right, let's see if Astoria's caretakers are here. Let's see. Where are you, Astoria? I want to say hi. Yes, indeed, Marie. I would love to walk around London. And H. Flores is running in the Brooklyn half on Saturday. Or tomorrow. It's tomorrow. I keep on forgetting that today's Friday. So H. Flores, I hope you have a great run tomorrow. Here is the Sea Glass Carousel. Let's see, where's Astoria? I'm looking for a little turkey. Yeah, no, it's still a thing. Sea Glass Carousel is still a thing. Come on over for a nightcap. I would love to do that, but unfortunately I can't. Oh, there she is. Here's Astoria. Hey, babies. Here is the sweet princess. Yes, hopefully if everything goes according to plan, yes, we will be covering the dance parade. She's just chilling, guys. She's just chilling.
Her name is Astoria.
I know. Now, which Hannahby?
Huh?
Hannahby or
No,
Stella
I'm
Hamilton?
Stella.
Stella
Yeah.
Hamilton. You always take beautiful videos,
I remember you.
and I love your photos. And thank you so much for taking care of Astoria.
YouTube.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I follow her every day. I document her flight.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
Like clockwork. I love it. I love seeing you on Manhattan Bird Alert and you seeing her go up into her tree.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for keeping her healthy. I mean, I miss Zelda. I remember Zelda all those
I
years
never
ago.
met her. I looked for her.
Yeah.
One day and I just didn't find her.
That broke my heart when we lost
Yeah.
Zelda. So
I heard the tragic story.
But it warms my heart that we got people like you taking care of Astoria here, so it's awesome.
She's so popular.
She is.
Look, there's your friend and me. Look. What happened?
Oh, she has a friendly squirrel over here, guys. Look.
Aw. Oh, what were you saying, baby? You want something else to eat? Are you asking him for food?
I don't have anybody. I'm sorry. Have a great one, Stella.
Oh,
thank you.
What's your name again?
My name is Dutch Moss. Dutch. Just call me Dutch.
Dutch. Okay, Dutch.
Have a good one. Bye, Astoria. Whoop, there she goes.
She took a dust bath.
Yeah, I took the dust bath. Nice. There she goes. I love it. I love it. She has a little squirrel friend, guys. So Cammie Sue, yes, that is a turkey. Her name is Astoria. She's literally come down all the way from Astoria, Queens. We don't know how she made it over. Well, she flew over the rivers probably. But we just saw Stella Hamilton. There's another photographer called Hannibie and Anique Froelich. And these three ladies literally take care of Astoria and document her every day. And we usually use Stella Hamilton's video or pictures when she flies up in the tree. And that's going to happen at 8 o'clock. So it's amazing. It is amazing. Oh boy. We got a guy. We see a beautiful turkey. Now we got a guy just screaming in the street. He's either watching the baseball game or he's crazy. Anyway. We've made it! He is really, wow, he must be, is the game on, guys? Because he's like cursing the sky. Anyway, we've made it. We've made it to Peter Minuet Plaza. This is the plaza that's in front of the Staten Island Ferry. And they are blasting the music in here. Yeah. Wow, I could get like drinks here. Holy shit. We've made it to New Amsterdam, everybody. Here it is. Here is New Amsterdam, created from the Castello plan from 1660. And we are like right here on the model here. Wow, we made it. Ooh, they got like White Claws and stuff here. That's nice. I could get my drink. I get a drink. I can have a drink. All right, humans. Let's do the big goodbye. Because without you guys, I am nothing. And say no to crack, people. Say no to crack. Let's see what we got cooking here. Let's do the big goodbye. Yeah, party. It's a great song, right? I want to drink. Shit. I want to drink when I hear music like that. Like, all right, let's drink. I gotta drink. I gotta get a drink. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed today's walk. I know I did. And my ankle feels pretty good. But this broadcast is made possible thanks to viewers like all of y'all. And like Mrs. Metalhead Warrior. Mrs. Metalhead with a big $20 super chat. Good to see you, Cowboy Coney. Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Much appreciated. Miles 44 with a big $10 super chat. Much appreciated. And R. Mike, starting at all the super chat love with a big another $20 super chat. You guys are absolute legends today for our relaxing walk down the west side. Thank you to everybody who hit the like button here on YouTube. How many of y'all hit? 227. I'll take it. So thank you guys so much for all your engagement, all your support. I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. And for you guys over on Twitch, we're going to go raid somebody. Let's see who's on. I'm probably going to send you guys. If All Day Dan is still on, we're gonna raid All Day Dan. Yes, he is. So All Day Dan is still on. Let's go to the stream manager. But it was a fun walk down the the west side today. I hope everyone has a great TJIF. And what more can I say, guys? What more can I say? Are you new to this nonsense? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks here on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter. All same name at Dutch Moz. Make sure the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. Unfortunately, again, tonight we're not going to have a 10 o'clock show because we're ending this show just a little bit too late. So I want to get home and eat some dinner and chill out and mellow out. But for you guys over on Twitch, go check out All Day Dan, All Day NYC. He's out there. He's riding a bike right now in Times Square, so you guys could check that out here on YouTube as well. So you guys are absolute legends. But from the Staten Island Ferry Terminal, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have yourself a fabulous New York day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones. Cherish those wonderful and beautiful moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care and bye-bye.
Su nombre, José Liberato. Su destino, vender barato. Desde su liberatocóptero, don José observa cada movimiento para que usted siempre lleve lo mejor. Plátanos, mamá, macana, arroz canilla, aceite mazola, habichuelas goya, gallinas enteras y muchísimos más.
¡Don Liberato! ¡Oiga, Liberato! ¿Y en qué vuelo me voy yo?
Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Get a video recorder, color TV, large screen TV, video camera, even an audio video component system. Get it all on sale now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Remember,